the point of this video, the new change that is coming very, very soon to Hero Clash, the revamp of old heroes, the revamp of somewhat new heroes, and the revamp of, well, some of my favorite heroes. And recently, a few weeks ago, Hero Clash posted a survey saying, hey, here's some examples of our revamp program, our revamp ideas. Yay or nay? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? And I couldn't find one person who liked them, you know? Now, Merciful Tree Spirit is understandable, cool, but Dragonic, Alvarez, there was a lot of people who messaged me and said, hey, Trin, if they make these changes, I'm going to leave the game. And the path Hero Clash has been on in the last 10 months has been very cyclic, right? So let's go back to the beginning. When the game first came out, you didn't really have Abyss items available. And then in December of 2022, you had the Devil's Claw that came out. And they had a rule. It said you can only buy one Abyss artifact per month. Just one, right? And then, fast forward a few months, another one would come out, plus a new hero. So then we were on a 1 month cycle, which is fine, right? Something new, something overpowered that helps you out in the game, cool, right? Then came Natalie, and then came Dream Messenger, right? After that, now we're in March/April of 2023, and we get the Firefox chick, right? At this point, I realized what's actually happening to Hero Clash. You know, to best understand someone is to look at the decisions they make under pressure and having a huge timeline of all the decisions they make. And I remember talking, before I even started YouTube for Hero Clash, I remember talking to some of my union members saying, you know, with this huge cyclic pattern going on, it's eventually going to catch up to them in an extremely negative way, right? So fast forward 3 more months, you know, we have a few more new runes, you know, a lot of new S plus heroes, not really too much innovation. And then we had Jungle Ruins, where you guys, the community, exposed it was 100% rigged. It just comes down to it being scripted, right? And the backlash was so bad that they actually got rid of it. And for those who don't know, what replaced it was Time Treasure. And I remember talking to Crack the Joke. I said, he's like, hey, we have Time Treasure coming. And I said, oh, I hope it's not, you know, rigged like Jungle Ruins. Oh, man, it was too funny. But fast forwarding to Q4 of 2023, we have way too many S plus heroes and not enough innovation in the game. So then they released Summit Clash. However, Summit Clash goes against the whole domain of Hero Clash. It's extremely active. You know, the exact opposite of idle, right? And I understand. I'm all about change in the correct direction, in the best direction. However, as of December 2023, there's 12 Abyss items. There's 2 more S plus heroes than S heroes. And S plus heroes are supposed to be at the tippity top, right? Like a pyramid, right? Like a pyramid. S heroes are the support, and at the top are less blocks, aka symbolizing S plus heroes. But now it's tipping, right? And the more S plus heroes they release, the less of a point there is to participate. they decided to put some of the profits. They decided to put some resources into revamping heroes, which I find extremely odd. Why put money into something that really doesn't need to be fixed? Well, it's made clear because they just posted a video of the new Alvarez. I'm not worried about the Merciful Tree Spirit. My biggest concern is Alvarez. And without even saying it, you should already know what they're doing. It is what it is. However, what makes me extremely worried is all the people that reached out and said they're going to leave the game. I'm talking free-to-play players. I'm talking players who spend thousands upon thousands of dollars per month are going to leave. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want to lose my community because Hero Clash is making terrible mistakes, right? So I've also seen the photos of the new Natalie. And I'll be honest, that's where I put my foot down. I'm going free to play. Forget that. If they touch Natalie, I'm going free to play. Forget that. It's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. And Natalie is my all-time favorite, along with the Phoenix, along with Dream. And I understand why Hero Clash is doing what they're doing, but they're not focusing on the community. They're only focusing on how can we make more money from the community. They're not thinking, they're not thinking how they can make more money and please the community. And I've been with many companies that are 10, 100 times the size of Hero Clash Inc. And at some point, they all make this mistake. Then they realize, oh, we made a mistake, and some don't recover. However, I don't want that to be Hero Clash. There's still time to reverse what Hero Clash is doing. There's still time to listen to the community, and I'm going to show more evidence of why it's very, very pertinent they should listen to the community. For the first time ever in Hero Clash history, in the last 13 months, 13 and a half months of the game being out, we had a main union go extinct. For the very first time, we went in Lord of Battle, and a main union that was level 4, maybe level 5, I don't even know, gone. Doesn't exist. The question is, what happened to all those players? Did they all was like, you know what, hey guys, we're peacing out. Boom, right? I don't know. And then we had we had a lot of great players leave. If you look at the Crucible, go to the Hall of Fame, right? They'll show that's pretty much your top creme de la creme type players, the whales when it comes to, strategy, etc. And a lot of them don't play anymore, and it's really unfortunate. It would be awesome to have those players back, and to have some fun Crucible battles. And I don't know, it sucks, seeing where the game's going, with a terrible plan. And the thing is, I know how to fix this. I know the exact solution. I've helped countless companies in my past that I will one day reveal to y'all. I've helped companies overcome the craziest of craziest scenarios. I'm talking Hero Clash Inc. I'm talking to y'all right now. Imagine sitting in that boardroom, suits, you got the techs, you got the devs, you got the whatever other teams are there. And imagine everyone sitting around the table and a question pops up, a severe, huge question, and nobody has a solution. Then you sit there for 3 hours brainstorming, nothing. And then Trinity GX gets that message. Hey, Trin, we need help. We need a solution. And I remember I was in the forest when this happened. And yeah, I was in the forest. And I looked, I said, whoa, this problem is huge. I said, hey, give me a few hours. So I remember I walked around the forest. I cleared my mind. And then I became the question. I became the problem. How do I solve this problem? And yes, it took me 2 hours. And I sent in my idea. They replied with, genius. Thank you. With this other company, I also created multiple features. And with multiple features came a 2x increase in their profits. And they couldn't thank me enough. So fast forwarding to now, I behoove Hero Clash. I think it's time to start listening to the community, because people are coming to me saying they're going to leave. And that's something. Like, why me? I like making content, I like making videos for Hero Clash. But, when it comes to unions leaving, you have phases. You have phase 1, it's the new phase, find a union, strategize the whole 9. And then you have phase 2, where you pretty much are solidified. And then you have your top 3, top 4 unions, right? Phase 3 is the funneling effect. The funneling effect pretty much states that you get to the point where no one's joining the server because it's old, too far ahead. And now it's time to start funneling players to the top 3, top 4 unions, right? And then once phase 3 concludes, then you get to the point where phase 4 starts. And that simply is the top unions trying to pull from, other top unions in our servers, right? And then phase 5 is when unions just start crashing and burning and leaving. And it's sad to say that in my group of servers, we're entering phase 5. And I don't know what the future holds for this group of servers. We already lost one big union. Unbelievable. But moving on from that, back on the whole Alvarez thing, it is what it is. However, while it could be positive in Hero Clash's eyes, I know there are a lot of big players who are going to leave if they touch Dragonic. They're going to leave if they touch Natalie. They're going to leave if you touch their favorite hero. And, to end off on a solution, what Hero Clash could do is keep all the heroes the same, release the new look that y'all put a lot of money and time into as an exclusive skin or something. That's what I would do. Have an event where it's like, hey, log in for 14 days straight, get certain amount of whatever numbers or, points and unlock this free skin. And then let it slowly work its way into the meta. Right now, Hero Clash is like, oh, this is the meta, boom. And, what's the point of the surveys if the Hero Clash doesn't listen to us, right? I think Benjamin needs to start talking, my personal opinion. But lastly, I've warned a lot of people about this. When it comes to the Crucible, when it comes to the new gem system, when it comes to the new willpower system, when it comes to new runes, I leave y'all with this. Ask yourself, what will I accomplish with something new when I can wait 2 months and it will be almost free? In that 2-month period, what do you accomplish? If Hero Clash wants my opinions, if they want my solutions, I could easily double the income of Hero Clash with ease, all while making the community happy. That is the secret, and it's very, very easy to do. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new update, and I'm kind of curious, what are you going to do? Yeah, what are you going to do? Let me know in the comments. Greatness manifested.